One mistake. That's all it takes to turn our dream trip into a total disaster. Whether you're new to RV life or a seasoned road warrior, these are the 15 mistakes you need to avoid. We've been there. We've learned the hard way. Now we're here to help you skip the pain. Let's get rolling. Many RV owners focus solely on staying under their vehicle's towing capacity, but they're missing a critical safety factor: proper hitch weight and balance. This oversight creates dangerous conditions that can turn a family vacation into a highway disaster. Hitch weight, also called tongue weight, is the downward pressure your trailer puts on your vehicle's hitch ball. Get this wrong, and you're asking for trouble. Too little weight causes dangerous trailer sway at highway speeds. Too much weight overloads your rear axle, compromising steering and braking. Neither scenario ends well. The sweet spot? Your tongue weight should be 10 to 15% of your trailer's total loaded weight. For a 6,000-pound trailer, that's 600 to 900 pounds pressing down on your hitch. Balance matters equally. Load heavy items near the trailer's axle, not at the back or sides. Uneven weight distribution amplifies sway and stresses your suspension unevenly. For larger trailers, invest in a weight distribution hitch with sway control. These systems level your setup and dramatically improve handling. Always weigh your loaded trailer and use a tongue weight scale for precise measurements. Most towing accidents stem from improper setup, not overloaded vehicles. Taking time to dial in your hitch configuration can mean the difference between a smooth journey and a roadside emergency. One of the costliest mistakes RVers make is overloading their rig, and most don't even realize they're doing it. Even a few hundred extra pounds can push your RV beyond its gross vehicle weight rating, GVWR, creating a rolling hazard. Exceeding weight limits doesn't just stress your tires and suspension, it dramatically increases braking distance, reduces steering control, and kills fuel economy. The real danger comes from potential tire blowouts, broken axles, warped frames, and catastrophic accidents, especially on hills or highways. Adding insult to injury, insurance may deny claims if your RV was operating above safe weight limits. The solution is simple: know your numbers. Take your fully loaded RV, with passengers, water, gear, and propane, to a certified CAT scale. Check your total weight against GVWR, individual axle ratings, and tongue weight if towing. Smart loading makes a difference. Distribute weight evenly, keep heavy items low and between axles, and skip the full fresh water tank when heading somewhere with water hookups. Even seemingly minor items like extra firewood or overpacked storage add up quickly. If you haven't weighed your loaded rig, you're gambling with safety. Make it a priority. Proper weight management is the foundation of safe RV travel. It sounds trivial, but forgetting to retract your RV's antenna, steps, or stabilizer jacks before driving off can instantly turn into a costly disaster. This small oversight destroys more RVs than you'd imagine. TV antennas are the biggest culprits. Traditional crank-up antennas extend higher than most people realize. Drive under a low bridge or tree branch with it up, and you'll rip it clean off the roof, often tearing through the roof membrane in the process. You're not just replacing an antenna, you're dealing with expensive water damage and potential structural repairs. Entry steps pose another threat. Whether manual or electric, extended steps get snagged on curbs, tree roots, and road debris. The damage goes beyond bent steps. It can twist your frame, jam mechanisms, or leave you stranded without safe entry to your rig. Stabilizer jacks left down create serious hazards. The fix is embarrassingly simple. Perform a final walk-around before every departure. Make it non-negotiable. Walk your entire RV, visually checking antennas, steps, jacks, hoses, electrical cords, and anything else that could be forgotten. This 2-minute habit can save you thousands in repairs and prevent dangerous road situations. Don't let a momentary lapse ruin your trip or your wallet. Your RV's tires are literally the only thing keeping you safely on the road, yet they're one of the most neglected components. Tire failure ranks among the top causes of RV breakdowns and serious accidents, but most disasters are completely preventable. Unlike car tires, RV tires carry massive weight, generate intense heat, and often sit idle for months. This combination accelerates aging and creates dangerous conditions that aren't always visible. Don't wait until tires look wrong. By the time underinflation is obvious, you're already in danger. Underinflated tires create excessive heat that can cause tread separation or catastrophic blowouts at highway speeds. Overinflated tires reduce traction and wear unevenly, leading to premature failure. Age matters more than appearance. Even with perfect-looking tread, tires over 5 to 7 years old are prone to dry rot and sidewall cracking that can cause sudden failure. RV tires typically age out before wearing out. Check the DOT code on your sidewall. The last 4 digits show manufacture date. Make tire checks routine. Before every trip, use a quality tire pressure gauge or TPMS system. Check pressures when tires are cold and inflate to manufacturer specifications found on the sidewall or door frame. A $10 gauge and 5 minutes of prevention can save you from shredded tires, damaged wheel wells, or life-threatening crashes. That crystal clear water flowing from your RV faucet might look safe, but appearances can be deadly. Skipping water system sanitization is a silent mistake that puts your health at serious risk during every trip. RV freshwater tanks, plumbing lines, and water heaters create perfect breeding grounds for dangerous bacteria when sitting unused. Stagnant water, especially in warm conditions, can harbor E. coli, Legionella, and other harmful microorganisms. Even clean campground water can become contaminated through dirty hoses or spigots. Early warning signs include strange odors from faucets or metallic, stale-tasting water. But by then, you may already be exposed to bacteria that can cause severe gastrointestinal illness, turning your vacation into a nightmare. Sanitization is simple but critical. Do it at least twice yearly or after any extended storage period. Use 1/4 cup household bleach per 15 gallons of tank capacity. Fill your freshwater tank, run water through all lines until you smell bleach, let it sit 12 hours, then flush completely with clean water until the bleach odor disappears. Prevention matters too. Use only a dedicated white drinking water hose, never your sewer hose or anything that's touched the ground. Install a water filter at your intake point to catch sediment and contaminants. Clean water keeps you healthy and your trip enjoyable. Don't gamble with your gut. Make sanitization a non-negotiable part of your RV maintenance routine. Leaving your roof vents open seems innocent enough, until Mother Nature or highway winds turn your oversight into a costly disaster. This simple mistake has ruined countless RV trips and wallets. Rain is the obvious enemy. Forget to close a vent before a downpour, and water pours directly into your living space, soaking bedding, flooring, electronics, and cabinetry. That moisture doesn't just dry up and disappear, it breeds mold, mildew, and rot that can cost thousands in interior repairs and leave your RV smelling like a musty basement permanently. Highway winds pose a different threat. At interstate speeds, wind force can rip aged or cracked vent lids completely off your roof. Once that happens, rain and debris have unrestricted access to your interior until you find a replacement, assuming you even notice the missing lid before the next storm hits. Prevention is straightforward. Some RVers install vent covers that allow airflow during light rain, which is smart. But even with covers, close the actual vent mechanism before traveling to reduce drag and noise. Make roof vents a non-negotiable part of your departure checklist. Do a visual inspection before leaving any campsite, ensuring each vent is fully closed and properly latched. Don't let a cheap piece of plastic or a momentary lapse in memory transform your dream vacation into a water-damaged nightmare. 2 minutes of checking can save you thousands in repairs. One of the most cringeworthy blunders new RVers make is leaving their black tank valve open at full hookups. The logic seems sound. Why not let waste drain continuously instead of waiting for the tank to fill? This innocent mistake creates what seasoned RVers call the dreaded poop pyramid. Here's the disgusting reality. Liquid waste flows out freely, but solids don't. With water constantly draining away, there's nothing left to help flush solids through the system. Over time, they accumulate in a pyramid-shaped heap directly below your toilet. As this pile builds, it hardens, creates horrific odors, and eventually clogs your entire waste system. It's not just revolting, it often requires expensive professional intervention to fix. Your black tank needs liquid content to break down waste and create the pressure necessary for effective dumping. That's why the golden rule is simple. Keep the black valve closed until the tank reaches at least 2/3 capacity. Then dump everything at once, followed immediately by your gray tank to rinse the sewer hose clean. Smart RVers add water and tank treatment after each dump to keep the system lubricated, reduce odors, and prevent clogs from forming. Trust experienced RVers on this one. You don't want to learn this lesson the hard way. One careless moment can lead to hours of plunging, back-flushing, and questioning your life choices. Many RVers think leveling is just about comfort, preventing coffee from sliding off tables or marbles from rolling around. But improper leveling is actually silently damaging your RV's structure and appliances, costing you thousands in repairs down the road. When your RV isn't level side to side or front to back, stress distributes unevenly across the frame. Over time, this creates warped door frames, cracked tile floors, and binding slide-out mechanisms. Your refrigerator suffers too, especially absorption-type models that require level positioning to function safely. Running unlevel can cause internal overheating and permanent damage. Don't make the stabilizer jack mistake. Many RVers try using stabilizer jacks to level their rig, but they're not designed for that job. Stabilizers minimize bounce and movement after you're already level. They're not meant to bear your RV's full weight or lift corners. Using them this way can bend frames or cause mechanical failure. Here's the right approach. Use wheel blocks or leveling ramps under tires to achieve side-to-side level first. Then adjust front-to-back angle using your tongue jack, trailers, or hydraulic jacks, motorhomes. Only after achieving proper level should you drop stabilizers to firm up the interior feel. Always verify with a bubble level or smartphone leveling app. Improper leveling won't ruin today's trip, but it's silently shortening your RV's lifespan. 5 extra minutes of proper setup pays massive dividends in long-term reliability and prevents costly structural damage. Plugging your RV directly into a campground pedestal without protection is electrical Russian roulette. One power surge or voltage drop can instantly fry your microwave, air conditioner, TV, refrigerator, converter, or entire electrical system. Yet countless RVers skip this crucial protection, gambling with thousands of dollars in electronics. Campground power is notoriously unreliable. Pedestals are often old, poorly maintained, or incorrectly wired. Some share circuits with multiple rigs, creating unpredictable voltage drops. During storms, lightning strikes can send deadly power spikes down the line, melting wires before you realize danger struck. Enter the surge protector or electrical management system, EMS. Basic surge protectors block high voltage spikes, but full EMS units are superior. They monitor for low voltage, open grounds, reverse polarity, and frequency issues. When they detect danger, they automatically cut power before damage occurs. The math is simple. Risk thousands in electronics to save a few $100s up front? EMS units are compact, plug-and-play devices that often pay for themselves the first time they prevent disaster. Make protection routine. Before connecting your RV, check the pedestal visually, plug in your surge protector or EMS, then connect your power cord. This simple 3-step habit could mean the difference between a relaxing evening and an expensive electrical catastrophe. Don't gamble with your RV's electrical system. Protect your investment with every connection. Slideouts transform cramped RVs into spacious retreats, but they're also the most commonly abused feature in modern rigs. Misuse or neglect can result in mechanical failure, water leaks, or structural damage that leaves your RV sidelined indefinitely. Check your surroundings first. Many RVers blindly extend slides into trees, poles, or obstacles, cracking exterior panels or damaging motors. Even soft obstructions like bushes or campground signs can bend trim or tear essential seals. Level matters more than you think. Operating slides on unlevel surfaces forces your frame to flex, putting extra strain on gears and motors. Over time, this misalignment can lead to complete mechanism failure. Don't treat slides like structural floors. Many RVers place heavy furniture or storage directly over slide platforms, but most aren't designed for long-term weight bearing, especially during travel. This warps floors and causes dangerous sagging. Seals need attention too. Those rubber barriers keeping out rain, dust, and critters are often neglected. Without regular cleaning and lubrication, they dry out, crack, and leak. Keep slides healthy. Always inspect clearance before operating. Extend and retract slowly on level surfaces only. Avoid overloading with weight. Clean and condition seals regularly. Treat your slide out with respect, and it remains a luxury feature. Abuse it, and you'll face expensive repairs that could have been easily prevented. If you've ever opened your RV door after driving to find cereal scattered everywhere, drawers flung open, or shattered glass on the floor, you've learned this lesson the expensive way. Failing to secure interior items before hitting the road creates dangerous projectiles that can damage your RV or injure passengers. RV motion is more violent than you think. Cabinet doors that seem secure while parked can pop open from constant vibration, turns, and braking. This sends dishes, utensils, and gear flying through your living space. Beyond breaking items, these projectiles can crack walls, dent appliances, or seriously hurt someone inside. Everything becomes a weapon. Innocent items like shampoo bottles, canned goods, or coffee makers turn into missiles when loose. They knock open doors, chip countertops, or short-circuit electronics when they land in wrong places. Overhead cabinets are especially treacherous. Improperly latched doors can swing open and dump contents, sometimes directly onto your head when you enter. Prevention is simple but crucial. Before every drive, lock every cabinet, drawer, and refrigerator door. Use child safety latches, tension rods, non-slip mats, and bungee cords as needed. Store heavy items low and pack everything tight to prevent shifting. Secure freestanding objects like TVs, fans, coffee makers, and toolboxes with Velcro straps, mounting brackets, or RV-specific storage containers. A 3-minute pre-drive security check prevents broken dishes, costly repairs, and potential safety hazards. Don't let loose items turn your RV into a demolition zone. RV toilets aren't home toilets. Treat them the same and you're headed for a clogged, smelly disaster. One of the most overlooked mistakes RVers make is using regular household toilet paper or skipping black tank treatments entirely. Your toilet paper choice matters more than you think. Standard household toilet paper is designed for comfort and absorbency, not quick breakdown. In RV holding tanks, it clumps, sticks to sensors, and creates blockages that are both difficult and disgusting to clear. RV-safe toilet paper dissolves rapidly in water, reducing buildup and keeping tank sensors accurate. Test your paper at home. Place a few sheets in a jar of water and shake vigorously. If it doesn't dissolve within seconds, don't use it in your RV. Tank treatments aren't optional luxuries. These chemicals break down waste, control odors, and support sensor accuracy. Skip them, and you'll face foul smells seeping into your living space and solids that won't properly liquefy, especially in hot weather or during extended stays. Whether you prefer drop-in pods, liquids, or natural enzyme solutions, add treatment after every dump along with several gallons of water. This isn't negotiable maintenance, it's survival. Remember the golden rule. Your RV toilet is part of a closed system that demands respect. Cut corners here, and you'll eventually find yourself elbow deep in regret, armed with a plunger and questioning your life choices. Spend the extra few dollars on proper supplies. Your nose and wallet will thank you. One of the fastest ways to transform your RV adventure into a dangerous disaster is ignoring the weather forecast. While RVers meticulously plan routes and destinations, too many fail to factor in shifting weather patterns, especially when crossing mountains, deserts, or coastal regions where conditions change rapidly. Bad weather creates life-threatening hazards for RVs. High winds are particularly dangerous for tall, boxy vehicles. Strong side gusts can push you out of your lane or tip lightweight travel trailers entirely. Thunderstorms spawn flash floods that strand RVs or sweep them off poorly drained rural roads. Cold weather brings unique threats. Snow and freezing temperatures can burst pipes, drain propane tanks overnight through overworked furnaces, and turn driving into a white-knuckle gamble on ice. Even mild weather causes problems. Moderate rain turns soft campsites into muddy traps, stranding you until conditions improve. Extreme heat overworks air conditioners, spoils food, and puts pets and passengers at serious risk. Prevention is simple but critical. Make weather checking routine using apps like My Radar, Windy, or RV Life Weather before and during travel. Avoid traveling during wind advisories. If lightning or snow threatens, stay put or reroute. Remember the RV reality. Your rig is a high-profile, often lightweight vehicle, with systems that react poorly to extreme conditions. In an RV, weather isn't just background noise. It's a critical factor that can make or break your trip, your safety, and sometimes your life. One of the most dangerous yet easily overlooked RV mistakes is failing to chock your wheels when parked on slopes. It seems harmless when your parking brake is set, but this oversight can lead to catastrophic runaway situations that destroy property and kill people. RVs are heavy missiles waiting to roll. These massive rigs can easily break free and barrel downhill from brake failure, soft ground shifts, or even weight redistribution inside. Once rolling, they're nearly impossible to stop without devastating damage. Every year, runaway RVs crash through campsites, smash into trees, or demolish other vehicles, all because chocks were forgotten. Parking brakes aren't foolproof, especially on older rigs or under heavy loads. When unhooking travel trailers on inclines, they can surge violently forward or backward the instant they're released from the tow vehicle, unless properly secured. Do it right every time. The moment you park, before unhooking or leveling, place heavy-duty wheel chocks both front and rear of at least one tire per side. For maximum safety, use rubber chocks or X-chocks between dual wheels. Never trust plastic chocks on steep or loose terrain. They slide when you need them most. Make it non-negotiable in your arrival routine. Chocking wheels isn't just about protecting your RV. It's about protecting everything and everyone around it. 30 seconds of prevention can prevent a lifetime of regret and tragedy. Don't gamble with gravity, it always wins. Using Google Maps feels natural, until it routes your 35-foot RV down a narrow residential street or under a 10-foot bridge. Relying on standard GPS for RV travel is a recipe for disaster, because it treats your massive rig like a compact car, ignoring critical factors that could strand, damage, or destroy your investment. Google Maps doesn't know you're driving a house. It can't account for vehicle height, weight limits, bridge clearances, or propane restrictions. Countless RVers have found themselves on narrow dead-end roads, stuck under low bridges, or facing impossible turns in tight residential areas because their GPS assumed they were driving a sedan. Rural routes pose unique dangers. Standard GPS might direct you down rough dirt roads, steep grades your chassis can't handle, or through areas where your size simply doesn't fit. Some routes prohibit propane entirely, like certain tunnels or ferries, leaving you fined, turned around, or completely stranded. RV-specific navigation saves the day. Apps like RV Life, Copilot, or Garmin RV GPS let you input your exact height, weight, length, and propane status. They automatically avoid hazards and route you safely to your destination. At minimum, double-check questionable routes with paper atlases or trucker maps. If something looks sketchy, tight turns, rough terrain, or strange detours, stop and reassess before committing. In an RV, one wrong turn can cost hours, money, or your entire rig. Route smart, travel safely, and don't let standard GPS put you in an impossible situation. Let's be honest, you've probably made at least one of these mistakes before. Which one hit hardest? Drop a comment and share your story. We all learn from each other. And if you want to avoid even more RV nightmares, click into our next video where we break down the most shocking campground rules RVers get kicked out for. Safe travels. We'll see you there.